Getting a good sun. I think UV rays are low. By the way, by 7 or 8, they should be really low. Okay, we are back. We have reconnected. I should be watching for my eyes. We're going for a walk. UV rays are at a 2. But I should be fine. Like a 20-minute walk, 30-minute walk would be okay with this moderate, like very low UV rays. And I'm just enjoying the sun. I need to be careful more. I would advise to anybody, you should be only going outside when UV rays are 1. And where like blue zones area are safe. You know you're not going to really get hurt. You're under shade. And just protecting yourself. Like for an example, if you're going to be out, find shade, wear some sunscreen, or cover yourself, especially if you're swimming. Yeah, I would say do that. But if you can't, like, have a good diet, just cover yourself. Try and protect yourself as natural as possible. Do it naturally as possible. But if you eat a good diet and eat clean, you'll be protected. That's why, like, back then, like, people would age and you cover yourself, you will age, like, really good. And if you ate good, like, if you see photos of people, like, older people, where they're most covered the most, they age the best. And you will definitely speed up your aging if you have seed oils. But as long as you get rid of seed oils, have a very good organic diet, you'll be fine. But anyway, this is Personal Talk 101. Don't want to be too out. I can feel my skin is sensitive, and it's probably because of the diet. But yeah, this is me. We're back. And the talk is today, I got a dumb phone a while back. And I might switch to it real soon than I thought. I thought in my head, you know what, I can keep my phone and just turn it to a dumb phone. But it really has become very difficult to do that. Having it by your hand, it serves no purpose. It's literally just temptation. It's like, one, I'm starting to reoccupy myself, so it's helping a lot. Number 2, it's like pretty much having drugs by your hands. And you could do that only when you're at, like, the willpower is completely gone. But when you're first trying to quit, it's advised to stay away from it in general. But yeah, that's what I'll say. I watched Alice in Wonderland. I've always been fascinated with movies and stuff like that because I feel like it requires more creativity. YouTube, there were some things creative, but not really. And I just feel like movies and shows, especially movies, are the superior version of what like YouTube and anything else could be. I think YouTube was good back in the day in certain things when it wasn't so try hard. If you treat it as like a blog or something that's like just fun to do, it comes off as a better image because you just know it's more authentic, it's them. And like, I really like the videos when it's like people are like, I did this for 30 days, or I tried this, or something this, or learning this. It gives a better feedback to me because I perceive it as it's authentic. It's their personal experience and it's them trying, compared to like the pranksters or whatever, the trollers, the OnlyFans. Like, it just seems so, like, just so lame. It feels so unrealistic. And a lot of people like to, I think what shows and movies have done, it either hits realistic things, what they want to imagine, pretty much. And if you don't hit those pillars and people are like, I don't see myself doing that or this or that, then it just objectively doesn't hit the same. And sometimes it's not going to always be like that, even if you hit those markers. Some people always have their own personal taste. And it's just me. I guess that's just mostly how my brain is. Some people have their interests, taste, whatever, but it's kind of hard to beat human nature, because when you want the overall best in your life, human nature will be find a way and want you to do it. If not, it'll mess up your appearance. I'm 6 foot, 140 pounds. I developed pretty well. Not the best that I could. Could be taller now, I don't know. But I have a cousin, he's 5'4", 120 or lower. He has skinny fat. He takes antidepressants. He's on a lot of stuff to keep him going. He has to go to therapy. All he does is play video games all day. And he still is like in a meh feeling. He's enjoying himself, but he's in a meh feeling. And my thing is, I don't think he should be on that, because he's not going anywhere in life. There's no problem wanting to do your own things in life, but doing nothing pretty much is like really bad. And that's just personally like my problem with that. Yeah. I can always improve my life, improve myself. But yeah, the degenerate behavior, there's certain things. I went to random information. Yesterday on 4th of July of 2026, I went to a Kanye concert. I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna say it was bad. It was an experience, okay? It's an experience. But maybe I've been overstimulated, or maybe I've been on the internet too much, or maybe I've done, it's just too many things, but it felt so unreal. It was cool to see Kanye West. That was the biggest part. I'm so glad to see Kanye West. I would never forget that. It's Kanye West, for starters, and two, it's just crazy when someone makes something amazing and you see it in person. It's like, wow, that's the cool part. But everything else, like being there and everything, it feels weird. It felt a little weird just looking at everybody and being like, huh. Like the degenerate behavior, the women there dressing pretty much half near naked, easy to spot. And there's just a lot where I was like, there's nobody that's modest. There's nobody who, like certain characteristics that just do not exist. It really is like that. From the media, how it is on social media, unfortunately it does transfer over because people consume it so much. No one has individuality anymore at all. Individuality does not exist. Nobody finds their own way. There's objective things and then there's subjective. And the worst thing with social media is pulling things that should not be important in your life. And then I feel like people should try to understand, take certain things from people with a grain of salt, because you just don't know how it is. I have to pull my phone so I look like I'm talking to someone on call. I don't want to look like I'm crazy. Maybe I shouldn't care, but it is a little weird. But that's what I'll say. But what I say I didn't develop correctly is the points of jaw development, upper maxilla, my eyes. I'm currently blind. Not too bad. I'm at 3.0. I'm not at the vision that I need to be. Also, I'm slightly bow-legged and I have a flat foot. If I were to get those fixed, which flat foot might not even be correlated to bad development. That might be just an actual, just normal foot. But I know bow-legged slight is not normal. And yeah, a lot of things can influence a dorsal hump because of the maxilla development. My overall health markers, when I got to high school, when I was in elementary, I was developing okay. High school kind of fixed it, but didn't. And I got really just lucky with genetics in general. But epigenetics screwed me over. If I ate good, if I had organic diet, if I did a bunch of things, I would develop better. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna become all of a sudden a fucking Chad, but maybe an inch taller, maybe 2, better development. Maybe, I don't think my eyes would fix. That is one thing. I don't believe in like the primal, it's gonna all of a sudden fix everything. Genetics is tied, like it is inherited because of the family. I did get fucked by it, so nothing I can really do there. But yeah. Another thing is I've realized boots and all that's so uncomfortable. I have to limit them. And yeah. But I guess I gotta lean into whatever is important or not important. Whatever. Phone's hot. So, what do I want to do today? What do I want to do? My thing is right now, I watched Alice in Wonderland, and the night before I wanted to watch something, and that got me to watch that was because I watched, after the concert, The Notebook. I had to keep it low because I don't know, that movie, I don't know, gives mixed images, but it's like Twilight, but Twilight's a lot worse. A lot of people get cooked, but I always like that, like the Twilight. And then I'm not crazy about The Notebook. It wasn't bad, it was good. Just think the way it was hyped up, I was like, oh, it's not that crazy. I do like how he has that book because it's for his, wife, because she has dementia. Like, it's beautiful. There's a lot of things I like. And then I like the lifestyle, the colors, and yeah. There's a lot of things that are just like, it was beautiful to see. That's what I'll say. So my thing is, I like a lot of things from way back then. I like a lot of things now. Also watched Oz the Great and Powerful. Saw it when I was a kid. Forgot what it was and what it was like. But I rewatched it and it was pretty good. It was a little cheesy and a little too much. It feels like the off-brand version of Alice. Wait, no, it was Oz the Great and Powerful. Yeah, I think. And then this one felt a little, that felt a little cheesy because I'm used to like Alice in Wonderland, which that one was always good. Anything that mimics kind of like Tim Burton. I don't know if Tim Burton did that, but it's always gonna be good. Like, always. But yeah. Whew, it is hot. Oh, this is good. Detoxing. This is really good. Gotta get back and drink some water. But that's my whole problem. I even deleted a lot of the music too. Because in my mind I was like, I don't want to. I just want to live my life. And when everything's given for you, when you do everything that everybody tells you, and this is a problem with every decade, there's a difference. Being told to help out a team is different, but being told and not being able to actually live your life, that's the problem. And it seems like it's happened in every decade, every single one. 1950s or below, you have to fit a certain image, stay in your class, don't date the poor, stay around these people, stay around, your color. Certain things improve, certain things not. I think it all comes down to choice as a human being. But yeah. And that's my thing. So what I wanted to do, I was like, I have personal goals. I want to learn how to speak Spanish. I want to pick up an instrument again. And I thought people who could draw is pretty good. Like, pretty cool. Because I always imagined that they had very good imagination. Maybe I can't draw, but like, videos or whatever, like me making them, I've always liked that. It's like just needing imagination, because it's you. You got you, co-host, and all that. Yeah. So I want to see, like, when I can do that. I cut off the phone and all that. I don't know when, but I want to see. I want to give it a try today, but I'm worried about movies and shows. That's the problem. I'm getting so attached to it. I like movies and shows. I really do. I don't know. I always want to watch or do something that's the best of the best, and things are not the best of the best. I would like to get insight from people in person. I don't need a YouTuber. I don't need to watch a bunch of videos. Person from, just real life. I want to be more in touch with in person. I don't really want to consume stuff. And if I do, I want to consume it because I'm actually there. Like a nightclub, jazz, or just stuff like that. Finding a balance in life. Trying to aim for healthy. Because remember, your body and mind is connected. And just because you work out and maybe you eat well and clean, that will influence a lot. But a strong body without a good, strong mind is useless, and vice versa. So, trying to find that balance. But that's just personal, like talking about I went to Kanye and what I want to do and certain ideas and improve my life, be a gentleman, because a gentleman is best. But I wanna do that. The no phone idea. which I believe. I was thinking about it. I've realized I made so much excuse. Like, if people could do it way back then, people can go anywhere. You'll survive. The only thing is I need to figure out how to, like, balance that with I just pretty much need to be prepared more. Like, if I need to go and have no ride, or I need help, have cash on me to pay people because I can't use Cash App, have better transaction. There's still ways in modern, like, life you can do to survive. They haven't gotten rid of it yet, and I don't know if they will. If they do, and this video will prove that they are really just trying to keep you fully enslaved. The highest of the end, pretty much. But yeah. A lot of things I've gone primal. And, you know, and I've seen my life positively gotten better. Doing high quality, good workouts. Being out in the sun, balance, not too extreme. Being chill, trying to be around people. The only thing is I still need to plan out my life and get more involved in things. And the worst thing that has been fucking me up, just like how it was fucking me up back in high school, is being on the phone too much. That's like the problem. But I'll find a way how to survive without a phone. I want to try it for 30 days. And if I do, I'm going to have a camera to record and document it.